I have realized I love my best friend of 25 years, but I'm lesbian. Sarah and I met in 2nd grade when her family moved to our small town in Ohio. I was the shy kid who ate lunch alone, and she was the new girl with pigtails who asked if she could sit with me. 25 years later, she's still the person I call first with good news, bad news, or when I just need someone to listen. We've been through everything together. Middle school awkwardness, high school drama, college in different states, first jobs, terrible boyfriends, family deaths, celebrations, heartbreaks. She was my maid of honor when I married David 3 years ago, and I was hers when she married Tom last summer. I've identified as a lesbian since I was 16, never been confused about it, never questioned it. I came out to Sarah first, sitting in her beat-up Honda after school junior year, terrified she'd reject me. Instead, she hugged me and said she was proud of me for being brave enough to be honest. She's been my biggest supporter through every relationship, every breakup, every struggle with my conservative parents who still pretend I'm going through a phase. The thing is, Sarah's straight, always has been. She's had boyfriends since 8th grade, talks about wanting kids with Tom, sends me Pinterest boards of wedding dresses and baby nurseries. There's never been any ambiguity there. Never any moments that made me think otherwise. But something shifted 3 months ago at her birthday party. We were in her kitchen, just the two of us, cleaning up after everyone left. She was laughing at something stupid Tom had said earlier, her hair falling in her face, and when she looked up at me, I felt something I'd never felt before. Not friendship love, not platonic appreciation, something deeper, something that made my chest tight and my brain go completely blank. I brushed it off as too much wine and emotional exhaustion from work stress, but it didn't go away. 2 weeks later, we were having our regular movie night at my place. David was out of town for work, and Sarah came over with Thai food and terrible romantic comedies like we've done 1,000 times before. She fell asleep on my shoulder during the second movie, and I just sat there for an hour watching her breathe, noticing things I'd somehow never noticed before. The way her eyelashes cast shadows on her cheeks, the small scar above her eyebrow from when we crashed our bikes in 5th grade, how peaceful she looked. I realized I was in love with her. Not friend love, not appreciation for our history. Actually, completely, hopelessly in love with my best friend of 25 years. The realization hit me like a truck. I'm married, she's married. I'm a lesbian who has never once been attracted to a straight woman, never had any confusion about my sexuality. This doesn't happen to me. This doesn't happen to people like me who have their shit figured out. But apparently it does. Because for the past 3 months, I've been completely obsessed with someone I can never have. Someone who doesn't even exist in the same realm of possibility as me romantically. It's affecting everything. I can barely concentrate at work. I'm distant with David, and he keeps asking if I'm okay. I canceled our last 2 movie nights because I can't trust myself to be normal around her. Last week, she texted asking if she did something wrong because I've been weird and distant, and I had to lie and say I was just stressed about a project deadline. The worst part is how guilty I feel. Not just about having feelings for someone who isn't my husband, but about having feelings for someone who trusts me completely and has no idea that I'm sitting here analyzing every text message, every laugh, every casual touch when we hug goodbye. She called yesterday to tell me she and Tom are trying to get pregnant. She was so excited, talking about baby names and nursery themes, and I had to excuse myself to go throw up in my bathroom because the thought of her building a life with someone else made me physically ill. I don't know what to do with this. I can't tell her. It would ruin everything we have, and for what? She's straight, she's married, she's happy. I can't tell David because that conversation ends with divorce papers. I can't tell anyone else because our friend group is intertwined and small. So I'm stuck here 25 years into the most important friendship of my life, realizing I'm in love with someone I can never have.